But even Xi Jinping, the Chinese Communist Party, and the PRC's massive 60-person delegation could not make a lie true. And it is indeed a bald-faced lie that the Chinese Communist Party respects, honors, or abides by international human rights norms. The truth is that Xi Jinping intends to rewrite and reshape these norms to manipulate even international bodies dedicated to protecting human rights to serve his agenda. The truth, on stark display at last week's UPR, is that Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party constitute a systemic challenge to the international rules-based order and reject the very concept of universal human rights. In reality, Xi Jinping poses an existential threat to these and other rights essential for human flourishing. He tells journalists that they must be so loyal to the Chinese Communist Party, that party becomes their last name. He tells leaders of religions whose roots in China date back to the middle of the first millennia that they must sinicize, which means putting allegiance to the party and to Xi himself before their faith and their God. He claims that women's equality is a state policy, while the Chinese Communist Party decides how many children a woman should have. And of course, the infamous one-child per couple policy has led to massive numbers of sex-selected abortions directed at girls, and they're missing tens of millions of girls, particularly because of this policy. There's still the terrible reality in Uyghur and ethnic minority communities, even as restrictions have been eased on Han women, of blatantly eugenic policy. So they're using it as a terrible tool, a repressive tool of genocide. Despite his best efforts, China has not succeeded at silencing those courageous men and women who insist on telling the truth about the real state of human rights in China, often at great cost to themselves, a cost some have paid with their very lives.